Hello everyone, DCB here, and welcome to another Warhammer model build video. In this one I am going to be building the Keeper of Secrets, the greater demon of Selesh, the Chaos God of Excess. The lovely model here can be used in either Warhammer 40k or Warhammer Age of Sigmar. This demon prince will be built on screen for yourself using a combination of lore and Celestian themed music. I will be painting this demon off camera in the colours I believe represent the excess of the Celestian demon, this keeper of secrets. We will be building it with a shield and sword and its two great claws. I'm not even going to pronounce the variant on the left here, the one with the spear, which is more of a specialist demon of Selesh. Hopefully you're building it with that head there, that lovely one, and the shield, just because I think it adds a bit more excess to the model. And I hope the colour scheme that I've chose represents this. The great and unique thing about all Celestian demons is they're neither male or feminine, but both, which is represented in the symbol of Selesh, a combination of the masculine and the feminine. At least that's what it says on the official Warhammer website. Well, the lore, the wiki, whatever you want to call it. There is the instruction manual, which we'll be using to build the Keeper of Secrets. Here are its sprues, its capes, its jewellery, its swords, with its shields, with its head, with its hair, with its claws, and of course its base to stand on. Throughout this video, I'll be representing this as both masculine and feminine, trying to not focus on one or the other, but I probably will slip up. Just a quick go over the tools that I'll be using. As you can see, they are just to the left, which are underneath these sprues, and they are of course a pair of very fine clippers. The Cathedral mold line remover to remove any excess molds, and just in case I get any large snippy bits, a beautiful Stanley knife. So without any further ado, let us begin this build of the Keeper of Secrets. The loathsome yet beguiling entity of the warp, known as a Keeper of Secrets, also sometimes referred to as a bringer of temptation or a fester of pain, is a hermaphroditic greater demon of Selesh, the chaos god of innumerable pleasure. The appearance of a Keeper of Secrets, more than any other greater demon, can wildly vary. Each of these huge and powerful creatures are created by the capricious whims of its master, a unique statement of the Prince of Chaos's particular mood and muse at the time of the demon's creation. Some have androgynous faces pierced with rings, while others appear more bestial with bovine faces that have fangs moored and flaking forked tongues. All of these loathsome creatures are several times the height of an ordinary human being. They possess jewel-like ears and eyes. Their heads are crowned by a splendorous outcrop of horns, and they slither forward using most sensuous and seductive of movements. Embodiments of the alluring power of pleasure, the very presence of a keeper of secrets is enough to bring even the most stalwart warrior to their knees in anguish and ecstasy. Pain is simply another sensation to be bestowed upon others, or to be enjoyed when others inflict it. For all sensations is a blessing to a keeper of secrets. These poignant servants of Selesh feed upon the rampaging hope and the thrill of fear to be found within their enemies, as they feast upon terror and despair and dismay. As despoilers of purity, keeper of secrets are taking and noted for the noble ideas of others and twisting them in the pursuit of selfish ambition and self-gratification. A keeper of secrets exists to destroy the dreams and fulfill nightmares, growing ever more powerful on the intensifying emotions that those and of those who fight them. There is nothing so loathsome yet beguiling as the greater demon, known as Keeper of Secrets. The closest companions and servants of Selesh, and the leaders of their legions of excess. Withered in glamours and mind-dulling masks, this monstrous demon masks their true form with supernatural allure. Their powerfully muscled body is decked with jewels that holds the souls of their choicest victims. Their razor claws are decorated with brightly colored lacquers. A keeper of secrets is a highly intelligent creature, a being who slithered worlds and languid gestures beguile its true power. It is claimed these are most enchanting of all immortals, and that to look upon one is to surrender every shred of self-will. A greater demon of Selesh knows the most intimate desires of every mortal being, and will use this horrific knowledge to gain power over its foes, seducing them with whispered promises they cannot hope to resist. Few who have encountered this demon can describe the shame of their desire, nor the lust for violence and depravity that overwhelms their rational senses in its presence. But the Keeper of Secrets is more than just a master of the psyche. On the field of battle, 'Tis a graceful yet vicious killer that delights in the excess wanton violence it unleashes. Pain and pleasure are inadvertently blended in the mind of Salesh's greater demons, meaning that their blissful enjoyment of battle is unmatched in or outside of the warp. However, Keepers of Secrets are only used by Salesh when all other ends have failed. For violence is but a small element of the Dark Prince's nature, where sheer, uncompromising force is the only course left. Salesh takes the greater demons to deliver it in excess. Keepers of Secrets take gloating, sadistic pleasure in all acts of killing and torture, considering excruciating, painful death in battle as another form of creative expression. They take delight in the interplay of explosions, blood, and horror, feeding upon the strong emotions triggered by mortals as they are torn apart. The limbs at the same time, delicate and hideously strong, move in blinding strikes as they exasperate their opponents, spilling blood in pleasing patterns and spraying body parts in a eccentric tapestry. The desperate pleas for mercy and the berserk battle cry of blood-crazed warriors are sonorous music to these greater demons' ears. A delectable opera that honors Salesh. The way of murder are myriad, and the Keeper of Secrets must explore them all. On the field of battle, the Keepers of Secrets are rarely encountered alone. They are invariably accompanied by swarms of prancing demonettes, the mischievous lesser demons of the Prince of Chaos. These canvert and dancers across the killing field, singing the praises of their master and dealing death to the armies of men. Worst of all, the demonettes often avoid killing the enemy's greatest champion and leaders, slaying or corrupting lesser troops as a delectable foretaste of the glorious spectacle that is the coming of the Keeper of Secrets. The champions are taunted and tested by the demonettes until the battlefield is carpeted with the corpses of the twitching dead. And then the greater demon appears, and slaughter and corruption truly begins. As well as being peerless warriors, a Keeper of Secrets is said to possess arcane knowledge of many mystical arts. It is said that they can hear anything that is said anywhere, in any dimension, and it is this ability that has earned them the mantra of Keeper of Secrets. They have been known to trade their knowledge for gifts of service. Using the secrets at their disposal, they are able to weave intricate spells of misdirection and manifestation, leading the weak to their inevitable doom and sending the strong on a fool's errand. A keeper of secrets can invade the thoughts and senses of its enemies, penetrating their every psychic defense, sending them false visions of glory, stroking their egos, and stroking their innermost desires to lead the fools astray. To corrupt those warriors who are pure of heart and possess noble intent is the greatest of their skills, for they will inevitably turn every quest for glory into a sacrifice upon the altar of the Lord of Pleasure's perverse will. While great demons of Selesh take particular pleasure in destroying the demonic creatures of Khorne, the arch-rival of the Dark Prince of Chaos, it is a mortal delicacy that holds the most delight. They thirst for the physically rent spirits of the Eldar above all others, the sheer terror that race holds within its heart for the dark god they birthed from the time of the fall, making their souls the headiest of droughts. A keeper of secrets will stop at nothing to gloat upon such morsels over and over again, a fact that haunts the Eldar peoples every waking moment. Here are some of the notable keepers of secrets. Adanch the Golden. Adanch the Golden was an unusually powerful keeper of secrets that seized control over the Grind Belt, securing and seducing the population into worshipping it as a god. Ultimately, its plans were defeated and it was obliterated along with virtually every adherent and bit of its false religion by the forces of the Imperial Navy. Heartslayer. Heartslayer was instrumental in the fall of the Eldar craftworld of Kurlyas. Taking the form of an Eldar male, the demon seduced an innocent Eldar girl into penetrating the invisible barriers of Chaos. Heartslayer opened the craftworld's wards, allowing hordes of Celestian demons to enter. It led the Germanic horde as they gorged themselves upon the Eldar souls for many solar days and nights, claiming the craftworld as their master's prized jewel. Krath the Prudent. Krath the Prudent was a keeper of secrets whose spiritual column was used to forge the Spine-Shard Blade, a prize artifact of the Black Legion, which still reverberates with the quivering essence of the demon's final Lucius death throes. Kantara. Kantara, whose hooves shattered mountains and whose voice lulls the sun, is a keeper of secrets known to have ties to the demon Primarch Fulgrim of the Emperor's Children Traitor Legion, and which sometimes acts as his messenger. Kurat, called the Pale Death. Kurat was the keeper of secrets who led the 17th Legion, one of the 6 demonic legions of Excess, under the command of Sharon the Sinuous, that assaulted the fortress road of Cadia during the 13th Black Crusade. Kliss the Perverse. Chris is also known as Chris of the Perverse, was a keeper of secrets active during the Horus Heresy, serving as one of the two demon generals that helped orchestrate the Syndrus campaign, in a coordinated effort to lure the Blood Angels Space Marine Legion and corrupt them for the ruinous powers. Was defeated and physical form destroyed by the Primarch Sanguinius. Lash G. T. Ha was a keeper of secrets and a master of demonic Crotin, known as Quantifold Admonition. These demons participated in the battle against the Tyranids of Highfleet the Leviathan during the Third Tyranid War in 954.998.M41, known as the Fall of Shadowbrink. They were ultimately defeated by the overwhelming number of Tyranids. Manshura Raskagai was a keeper of secrets active during the Horus Heresy. It led a host of celestial demons alongside the Emperor's children, heretic Astartes of Lord Commander Abaddon, at the Battle of Cardaris, where it was defeated and its physical form destroyed by Jatkite Khan, Primarch of the White Scars Legion. That is a few of the notable Celestian demons. That is all for the lore that I have been able to find, so I will now leave you with the copyright-free music that I think expresses one of the many forms of excess provided by Selesh and its greater demons. I will speak to you again once the build is complete. Until then, enjoy the music. And there it is, the Celestian Demon, the Keeper of Secrets in its subsections. I am showing you this because I want you to see how it was in its separate sections before I sprayed it. I will be spraying each piece and painting them all individually before gluing them together with super glue, because the plastic glue melts. But as you can see, this demon is different. There will go this cape on the back, which will flow down his back like water, just flicking off the ends. The ruffle neck piece will sit there, sprouting up around the head of this greater demon. The front bit, loincloth, of course, will go on the front, painted in the colors of this demon that I have chosen. I will now spray him or her in the base colors. These are the base color I have chosen as a spray, Wraithbone. This will help bring out some of the lighter colors without having to go overboard with them. Brings out all the details, the ripples, allowing the shadows to fall and form, as you can see with the cloak and the clothing that adorns this demon. It will help lighten the shield, make it shine. It is easier to make things darker than it does to make things lighter, as you see with the head. Now I will get this beautiful demon painted. The colors I believe suit it. And there it is, all built, painted, and ready to go. This Celestian Demon, this Keeper of Secrets with its jeweled eyes, horns, excess of skin showing, the hooves that trample, the colors of its clothes, of its loincloth, of its hair, of its claws, of its sword, of its cape. Different shades of purple, silver, red, gold, bronze, with leather and flesh binding the creature. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. As always, if you have, please do subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Share the video with others who you believe will enjoy this video in all its excess. The shield that shines like the sun. And until the next one, this is DCB. Knowledge is power. If we use it wisely.